everyone, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my journals and what I'm using, how I'm using them, and what my plans are for them. I have three main journals that I'm working on, but I have a lot of other projects that I'm also playing in but not really dedicated to. So let me get into it. I've had a lot of questions about my A6 Tomoe River journal and why do I have so many empty pages or blank pages in the middle, and these the front and the back are pretty much used, and I'll go ahead and explain that. When I started this journal, it was in September, but I started it from May, like a review from May, because I was doing Project Life and I stopped that in June, so I wanted to make sure I can document from May up until the end of the year. So when I started it, I figured once from September to the end of the year I would have all of these pages empty, and then what would I do with the journal? I would probably rip it apart and mess it up trying to get the extra pages out. So I decided to start from May on one side, and then when you flip it over, it's just the whole journal is going to be 2018 in review. So let me go on and get started. So like I said, I started this in September, but I wanted to make sure I was able to document May up into September and throughout the year. So I use a lot of Little Raven ink collage sheets. I'm a part of her Patreon tribe, so it's going to be full of her work and a bunch of other things that I've had laying around. So let me just get started. I have a lot of little flips and a lot of personal thoughts written down in here, so whenever you see this, that's just to show that there's something in there that maybe my husband or my children may not want to read, because it could be about them. So here we go. This is just us playing around outside, playing with the kite and drawing with chalk, playing with bubbles. And this is where we were waiting on the ice cream truck. This is her first time going to the ice cream truck, and she was scared. Maybe the sound of it, I don't know what it was, but she was just not happy with it, but was happy with getting ice cream, so it worked out for her. This was a really sweet picture. I nursed her for 28 months, and then one day she just woke up and was over it. I wasn't ready yet, so I was a little bit emotional about it, but she was having a really difficult time understanding that she can still lay down and cuddle with me, and we don't have to breastfeed. We can still lay and with each other and cuddle. So once she figured out that she doesn't have to nurse, but we could still be very close, it worked out. She fell asleep. Everything is fine with her now. 852 days of straight nursing. Oh my gosh, yay me. And everybody else out there that is trying to do that, I hope you the best, and it is a very special bonding and special experience that you can share with your children. And then this page, she likes to do a lot of art. We went to IHOP. This is Mother's Day, and my youngest son made me breakfast. Really good eggs and bacon and oranges and strawberries. He really went all out for me. And then we spent the day at the park. And then we came home and I had a really nice dinner. Another day at the park. Flip here. This is one of my favorite pictures of her. She's obsessed with her belly button. She has a little mole on there, so she's always trying to clean it and doesn't understand that it's not going to come off. were feeding her guinea pigs, and she decided to wear some of the cabbage on her head like a hat. Silly girl. Here she is again trying to mess with her belly button. And this was a very sweet day. We decided to play with chalk outside, and I was just minding my own business, drawing a little balloon heart with the little strings. And after we were finished, my son said, "Mom, look at her picture. She tried to copy you." And I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on camera, but she made a heart and she made little strings and tried to copy me. So I thought that was really sweet and really showed me that no matter what, your children are always watching you and learning. So it was really nice to see her little finished artwork. And then we had some ice cream here too. Her first time having sprinkles. Picture of her guinea pig, her new little friend. Always going across the street to smell our neighbor's flowers. She was watching a video on YouTube where they were putting glitter all over this baby doll, and she had a fit and did not understand why would they do such a thing to their baby, and was just crying about it. I thought it was so funny. And then here is one where she finally touched my coffee cup and noticed how hot it was and was upset and was worried about my mouth and wanted to know if my mouth was okay because I drank the hot coffee. Smelling the flowers again. A little friend she met at the park. Swimming with her brother. And we named a butterfly that we found outside. And if my daughter ever has a phone, you're going to get a selfie of her. And these are some of my favorites. And I also have a mole on my shoulder that she has been obsessed with, wanting to wipe it off. And every day she's always saying, "What is that? That's a mole," and gets her baby wipes and tries to help me out. Me and her little baby dolls had some sushi together. And this is a picture of me and my grandmother, and then my grandmother and my daughter when we went to go visit her. Again, going to the ice cream truck, she was not happy with it. And this is about me trying to wash her hair. She was so scared of the tub, washing her hair, even giving her a bath. She would scream and cry like somebody was beating her. So I decided to clean out her little baby tub, or her baby pool, and bleached it out in the morning, filled it up with clean water, and I would give her her bath and wash her hair. It worked, but thank God that she's over that now. My daughter took a picture of me. This is the start of September, so this is when I started doing daily, but then I decided just to whatever I wanted, just as long as it was monthly. So this was my birthday month. Another day at the park. We had ice cream, and this was actually the first day that she was happy and ran to the ice cream truck. So we had ice cream outside, and then not too long after, she had a little sugar rush. Again with my mole. But she doesn't know that she has a little mole on the back of her ear that she's not able to see, so she needs to worry about her own moles. The rest of these pages are, you know, I started them but just haven't finished them up. Just want to show just a few things that I'm working on. And then when you flip it over, it's the start of the review of 2018. The pictures are not in order, it's just whatever I wanted to document. So I'll just show a few pages of that because they're not finished yet. This is 2018, it's supposed to be me and my daughter. I'll just do a little flip of some of the pages. These aren't finished yet. This one is finished. This one is finished also. And everything else is really just a work in progress. And this is how I'm documenting my 2018 pictures. So thank you for watching this video. Next I'll be showing a few of my other journals and how I'm using them. And I hope you stick by and watch. Thank you. Bye-bye.